Good evening. Good evening. What is up? Thank you for joining us in the cipher this beautiful nocturnal night on a Monday. Essie, we can say what's up to the people.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
As always, it's your girl Carlucci. You can talk to me about your coochie or whatever else you have on your mind. And it's my girl Essie, the Amazon.
And I'm Essie, aka Tornado Head, because I'm going to keep your head
spinning.
And this is where you can
talk to the bold, stories unfold. From the young to the old. Nothing's off limits.
Off limits to be told.
Woo woo, that's what's up. So.
Hi, Pookie. This is you.
What's up, Pookie Boo?
Oh my God. So much has been going on, girl.
Apparently, there's so much going on over here,
so
too.
Much.
Well, tell me.
Girl. We opened up for what? A couple of hours. They was like, shut that shit down. So, we're back to square one, back in our houses. It's like, all right, we will try this one more time later at a later date. So, yeah.
So, that's what everybody was telling me out there in Vegas. Things are starting to open up. So, what happened? What all happened? Like, everybody just went nuts or what?
You could tell it was a scramble a little bit. At first, the streets got real busy, like, real quick. It was, like, almost like everybody was like, yeah, where are we going? I don't know, but yeah, let's go. And then it was like, but where are we going? Like, there's nowhere to go. Like, is anything open? It was just like little stuff was open that wasn't open before, but they were like taking precautions, like I guess the barbershops. But you could tell like stuff open because there was definitely a lot more people out and about. So it did cause chaotic. And of course, Vegas always goes down to one lane as soon as it gets busy out here. So every street is down to one lane.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know Meech the Beach was telling me that she was going to go get her nails done at her favorite little place out there, Nailed and Lash. Shouts out to Nailed and Lash. I've been there a couple times. They do have great nail service over there. And she was all excited about being able to go get her nails done. You know what I mean?
So. Oh yeah, every chick ran to the nail shop. Their shit was looking busted and a little dirty.
Right? Well,
just a little.
There's been a lot of things going on. So I know in the news right now, like you said, they're trying to get everything open back up. And actually, there's like a huge debate going on. Trump wants to open everything up right away, and the Democrats and Nancy Pelosi are trying to keep things closed. So they're proposing that everybody gets another stimulus check, and they're talking about they want to give us like $1,000 or what was it, $2,000 for the next year or something like that. And then the Republicans are fighting it. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. I say fucking give it to us. We all need that moolah.
Yeah, it's like the stimulus check times 2, I guess. So they were saying that beyond the ones that were already given out, they're going to do it basically again. And at this time, that it's going to be set up so that you get it monthly, like kind of how Canada's was.
Yeah, Trump already said he gonna shoot that shit down, but it would be nice, we got these big screens with the first stimulus, we can watch porn up close and personal. I mean, if we can add a couple of sex toys to go with that, you know, with the second stimulus, we might be winning up in this bitch.
I'm with it. Whatever it is that helps people out, I'm definitely down for it. I know some people were trying to say that it's a handout, but I think for a lot of people during these tough times, it would be a handout. But that's just my humble opinion.
I know these motherfuckers ain't talking. They take hand jobs. We can take a handout. Fuck that shit, motherfuckers. Got me fucked up. Talking about handout.
Yeah.
You take a hand job in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Anywho, are they still got the beaches? Are the beaches still shut down?
So out here in California, everything is still pretty much closed down. You can't really do anything. They had tried to open back up the beaches, like I said before, but then they closed them right back down. Things are supposed to be opening up this following week. So, like, as this week progresses, things are supposed to be opening up. So I think that some restaurants are going to be opening to limited capacity, and like people are they're gonna start taking like reservations so that you can go and eat. Like, everything's gonna be basically by reservation only. So yeah. But I mean, I'm definitely down with them giving us the $2,000 a month. Like, I could use that. Like, if they did give you $2,000 a month, you could make the rest on hustle and be okay. So
right?
Yeah, like the House Democrats want to enhance the money that they already gave for the CARES Act, and they want to give people $2,000 per month. So 2 stacks per month. What do you say, Essie?
I don't know about it. You know, like, I'm all for it and shit, but I'm like, it sounds too good to be true. What's happening right now is that they're seeing that everything's being passed. It sounds like it's going through. People are probably, like, right now spending their money as we speak. Like, yeah, go ahead and get that extra, you know, big screen TV, or let's go ahead and get that patio set. Go ahead and order that new furniture, because we about to get this second stimulus check, and then boom, they decide not to give it to us because, first of all, that's just gonna put too much money in the average man's pocket that they're not trying to put in. Yeah, of course, we'll put it right back into the system more than likely, but if the system's shut down, then it's not really going into the system, so I'm not sure how they're going to pay it. I mean, Amazon, of course, is going to make a whole lot of more money, but I just don't see that happening. I don't see them, you know, taking care of the American people and that happening. I mean, America is a dirty place. They're dirty to their people, and I believe on this occasion, they're going to keep it dirty.
And there you have it.
That's just my opinion. And there you have it. Shit. Moving on into other news. Okay.
Well, what do you have on some celebrities? What you got going on?
I want to talk about this motherfucker in Utah, girl. I just got back from Utah, so I'm kind of upset.
What's going on in Utah?
If I would have known, huh?
I said, what's going on in Utah?
Yeah, had I known this motherfucker was up here doing some old fucktard shit, I might have stopped through and sliced his throat on the way in and out. But anyway, Utah is a CEO out there. He's like some kind of master computer scientist, genius, or whatever. Anyways, they caught this motherfucker with 13,000 files of infant and child rape and bestiality in his fucking house. Like, they went in there for something like devices or something, and they found it on like all these SD cards on like black market type laptops and shit. Now, they find all this shit. They find him even like having sex with like women that are like unconscious. Like, he's involved in the shit.
Oh, hell no.
Guess how much time this motherfucker gets in fucking jail?
I mean, I hope life.
210 days, bitch. 210 days.
Oh, hell
this motherfucker gets in jail with 2 years probation. This is all this motherfucker gets.
And that's what's wrong with the system.
I mean, fucking, is that not dirty or fucking what?
I mean, that's definitely some dirty ass shit that deserves to make it onto the despicable list.
I mean, I'm like, damn, only in I mean, I can't say only in America, because this is like only in fucking a man's world type shit. Can this shit fucking be allowed and keep going? Like, this has to come to a fucking end. I'm so sick of these perverts walking around doing whatever the fuck they want to do. If that's the case, let me cut this motherfucker's dick off. I will take 210 days in jail. If that's what all the fuck I'm going to get.
That's absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, Colorado.
That's Utah.
Oh, Utah.
Mormon state. Mormon state,
both,
man.
They're both. I can't believe that's even worse. You guys are supposed to be like the untouchable Christians, so that's ridiculous.
Right.
You're supposed to have the higher moral authority here, and definitely that's not showing it. That's even worse that it's Utah.
Exactly.
I can't.
Girl.
Yes, I'm not okay
anyway.
with it. That's dirty.
In other news, Boopy, badass. That motherfucker been offered a reality show.
What?
A show of love. A show of love.
Of amore.
Like Flavor Flav is gonna be Boozy Badass.
Boozy Badass. Okay, who's watching this show? What channel is this gonna be on?
Girl, the motherfucker looks like fucking Flavor Flav, though. I was like, dang, okay. It's definitely gonna be like some everybody fights for the motherfucker looking.
Come on, let's keep it real. We know they ain't fighting for those looks.
Yeah, like he's nothing cute.
Huh.
So I was like, oh, okay, this will be interesting. We have another New York fighting over his ass. This will be fun.
Well, I always say that, but and then they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What do you think about that?
Of course that's the case. Like, definitely, because yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, yes.
I don't know. I feel like there's different standards of beauty.
Yeah. You be looking at people, you're like, oh, what are you seeing in her? What is, and you just be like, well, there's somebody for everybody. And sometimes I'd be like, dang, you're married? Like, dang, that's what's up. Like, how the hell is this? Fuck? God damn. It's crazy. I don't think you married. I ain't married, but okay.
I mean, looks are definitely a determining factor in a lot of people's relationships.
Say it again?
I said looks are definitely a determining factor in a lot of people for like a relationship. And yeah, and tonight we're going to talk to somebody who I don't know if his situation was based on looks, but who's been through some drama with love, some dirt with love, and he's going to talk to us about it. But before we have him do that, I wanted to share with you guys about this study that they did recently that I heard about on Joe Rogan, where they were talking about the difference between the science of hotness versus beauty. So basically, he told Joe Rogan this, the scientist, he told Joe Rogan to, his name is Brett Weinstein. He told him to think of somebody who is hot, but not beautiful. He said, can you do that? And I thought about it for a second. I was like, yeah, I definitely saw a couple porno stars in my mind or whatever, where it's like, they're not beautiful, but they're for sure hot. You know what I mean? Like they have a hot body or whatever, like they're hot, but they're not beautiful. And then he said, can you think of somebody who's beautiful, but not hot? And then, of course, all the stereotypical things came to mind, grandma, your mom. You know what I mean? People like that, where it's they're beautiful, but they're not necessarily hot. And so it just got me thinking of with all this COVID going on and people trying to date right now online, how is that affecting everybody's dating? Because are they just judging what's hot on the outside, or are they really getting to know the person? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think right now people really have to get to know somebody. They can't just, they just can't really. I feel like they have to get to know somebody on a little more deeper level, because you can't just go out, have a drink, get drunk, and fuck type shit.
Right.
Like, you really have to take the time to get to know them over the phone now, because it's not like you just don't have the choice to go out and kick it like that. You know, you don't have the choice to invite them out to an outing with your friends and kind of see them in a group setting. So it's kind of like more like one-on-one, like, okay, well, I know what you like to do for fun, but, you know, what do you have in common more so, you know?
Right. I definitely think that with the more time that you have on your hands, the more that like a person's intellect and like, you know, who they are as a core person starts to become much more interesting. Maybe like even I can even speak for myself than like, you know what I mean? Than like, I guess in normal times, you know, if you were single or whatever, you're gonna go out to the bar, you're gonna hang out with friends, you're gonna meet somebody. It's like whoever catches your eye. Versus right now, I feel like there's a lot of dudes trying to hit you up in your DMs. Everybody's trying to like talk to you, but it's like who can make you laugh, who can do whatever. So I don't know, I kind of want to hear it from a guy's point of view. What about you?
Yeah, you asking what about me?
Yeah, what about you? Do you want to hear it from a guy's point of view?
I do. Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
What we got?
I think we should give Greg a call. He is a person in San Diego. He wrote into us. He's been going through a lot of things lately, and he just kind of wants to get some things off of his chest. So,
aww,
right? So
well,
let me
hear what he got to say.
Right? Let me go ahead and give it a little connecty neck. Let's see here.
Yeah, go ahead and ring him up.
Let's see.
What's this poor baby going through now? What's the matter with poor baby?
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, Lord.
Technical difficulties. It's user error.
Number.
No, I do see it. It's someplace in the inbox, but okay. I think I see it.
Sorry, folks. You know, with all these emails that we be getting, we have to sort through and cipher through a lot of, you know, crazy emails sometimes. It is like that.
Let's see.
They don't even understand the craziness that comes through.
Oh, is it ringing now?
Hello?
Hello, Greg?
Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Greg. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Welcome to Dirty Talk 101, Vegas!
Wow.
So,
Hey,
how are you
hey,
ladies doing?
we're doing pretty damn
Very
good.
well, sir.
Are you staying safe?
What?
I said, are you staying safe, sheltering in place?
No, I don't.
Well, at least he was honest about it.
I don't care about the quarantine.
That's my kind of man. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
We were just debating about dating and all of this shit and how it made people have to work a little harder in this situation. And she said, well, we should get a guy's opinion about this shit. And I was like, let's do it then.
Well, you go a little bit old school. You do what you used to do, like when you were a teenager, you know? You go to a restaurant, get some food, and you go to the liquor store, get some alcohol, and then you have a good time.
Yes, we're taking it back to the 90s, he said.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
So you saying they got to take out the tape deck and play a song and then, like, rewind it to play that special part?
Yeah, almost.
I love it.
Yeah, I was saying that you got to put more thought into it right now.
If you want to get to know somebody, you know, you just, you know, you make it happen. You know, when you're interested in somebody, there's a will, there's a way.
That's right. Where there's a will, there's a way. I hope these men are listening out there, taking notes.
Right, Greg is over here trying to be a Casanova during COVID. So if you had to take somebody out during COVID, what would you do? Where would you take them?
Well, there's a lot of choices, Well, you can always have a conversation. It's all online dating, anyways. Not right now. It's all online dating, so it's all just texting. I cut this right away out. So I tried to call them, ask them if they want to talk on the phone. Get actually to know a person, on the phone first. And then if you have, you feel each other, and then you see if you want to go on a date, if it's a calculated risk, to go on a date. You might get the COVID, But if
you said you might catch the Rona.
You just make it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Why wait?
Why wait?
Put on the mask and go for it.
Life is too short, Life is too short. Life is not stopping, Everything else is stopping, but you ain't stopping.
Right.
Well, we were just talking about right now that...
Why should your dating life stop either, And then, fuck, dude. When you're single and you're in COVID and you're stuck at home, God, it's gotta be miserable. Like, I know it's miserable because I'm single. So that's why I'm trying to date,
So, but being single right now during COVID, and like you said, everything is online anyways. We were just talking about that there was a Joe Rogan interview where he was talking to the scientists, and they were talking about the difference between beauty and hotness. So when you're going through these profiles online and you're looking at girls and you're thinking about who you want to date, how are you scoring them? Are you like, oh yeah, she's hot, or like how do you rate these girls visually? Like, what's the difference between hotness and beauty to you?
For me, it's, of course, you got to be fit. Everybody got to be attractive. To you. Whatever floats your boat. If you're in bigger girls, you're gonna go with bigger girls. If you want to go fit girls, you're gonna go with fit girls. If you like big breasted or big ass women, you're gonna go with those, For me, it's just the face, If the face is attractive and she's smart on the phone, that's enjoyable for me,
For a minute, I thought he was gonna say for me, it's a big girl.
Well, the thing is, if I want to be like, if I'm hanging out with somebody, I want to have a good conversation because there ain't shit going on. You gotta have a conversation going on. You gotta see what their interests are.
He was like Biggie Smalls right now. He was like, "Tell me what your interests are. Who you be with."
What is the main key component? What is the main key component that you look for in a woman, though? Overall, off top, like, we understand that, there has to be an attraction. You have to be nice and all, the top shit. But, like, what is, like, one of the key components that you're just like, man, yeah, I'm really feeling her because of this quality?
Well, for me, she got to be into me. You read a person.
Of course, that comes with it.
You read a person. For me, the most quality. If she's not interested with me, and you know how it is sometimes when you go on a first date, you just sit there and there's no vibing. There's no. You don't feel each other. You don't connect of any kind of level. You're just like going with the paces. Try not to be awkward, and just till I drive her home, or she just drives home. So when you can, what you see in the relation, like not in the relation, you see in the part of the date if this could be compatible or not. If you can have like a conversation and you feel each other and you feel comfortable and, always some booze helps or some weed helps, to just break the tension.
And there you have it. Weed will break the tension.
You have a really interesting accent. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from San Diego.
You're from San Diego? Where did this accent come from?
Well, my accent is from Germany. I grew up in Germany.
Okay, so you grew up in Germany, and now you live in... What are some of the differences? I mean, like, I'm sure probably people ask you all the time, like, how is America different than Germany and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I specifically want to know, like, how are girls different?
Well...
They arm wrestle you for a date.
Well, I can't really can give an opinion anymore. I've been here for 13 years. I'm back for 13 years. So I don't really know the dating scene in Germany anymore, but
yeah.
It's I can't really give, like, I don't know.
Well, when you were living over there, what was the difference in, like, because I know that when I've traveled different places...
Well, women in Germany, they're more direct.
They're more direct? In what way?
Yeah, they
like
don't,
sexually?
They're not playing the game like the Americans do.
Huh. What do you mean by that?
Well, most of it is like, you feel out each other and then you play to your desires, And I feel like in Germany, it's like you just have a good time and you see what happens gonna happen.
Interesting.
But it's, I haven't been in Germany in like 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So
I can't. That might have changed, completely.
I mean, culturally, things about women or like dating don't usually change that quickly. But we are living in the digital age, so I know 10 years ago it wouldn't have been okay to like date online, but now it's like perfectly acceptable. So.
Well, he hasn't even been back, huh?
Yeah, like
he hasn't been back to visit.
No, I haven't been back to visit at all. I just don't have the time and money for it right now. Yeah. So I hadn't had the money. So the thing is, I haven't really online dated either.
Really?
For me, this online dating, this is the first time I've really been online dating for a couple months. So for me, it's just a whole new experience too. And I don't really like texting, so I always try to have a conversation on the phone with the lady I'm talking to.
And how does that go? How does that go when you're trying to...
Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's difficult.
I can imagine.
Every person is different, So sometimes they're cool, and they just want to talk on the phone. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes we like texting back and forth, and then nothing for weeks, and then out of the blue, I get a random text. So I don't know. Well, everybody has their own shit going on, but there's not too much shit going on right now. That's always a little bit.
So how do you be feeling when you're talking to a girl online and it's like, all right, well, I know you were just online. You gave me those digits, and then now you ghost me. Like, what goes through your mind when that happens?
Well, I figure she has some better shit going on. That's pretty much it, you know. That's reality, you know. If you know, when I'm not getting a call back or texted and I get ghosted, I guess she has something better going on. And that's just reality, you know.
You just take it like a gentleman.
You know, that's how dating is nowadays, you know.
Interesting. I mean, that's good. That's definitely good that you just take it with a grain of salt. I know, like, when I was talking to you on the pre-interview, you were saying that something happened with the reason why you moved down to San Diego. Like, I guess you're new to San Diego, right? But you lived in California before. And you went through some heartbreak. Aww.
Oh, well, it was a bunch of bullshit.
So
I was a bunch of bullshit. I kind of don't really want to get into it. It was just really
we're not going to ask you for any
situation.
specifics, and don't say anybody's name or anything, but just
I
just want to know, like, because it probably will help somebody else. Like, you know, you went through some shit, you had some heartbreak, and then, like, what did you do to get yourself out of it? I mean, in your particular situation, the girl was trying to use you or something, right?
Yeah, she was she was a master manipulator. Well, and I'm a person who gives everybody a chance, you know.
Okay.
So she was a 12-time felon for fraud.
What?
No.
Yeah, and well, you know, I give everybody a chance, you know. A pass is a pass, you know, you live for the next day.
I don't know, 12 times. That bitch was on repeat. She was stuck on repeat.
Well, no, this was like 12 felony charges one time.
Oof, okay.
Yeah. So, I gave her a chance, but then, you know, it was just a little bit manipulating here and there, and there was a little bit gaslighting, and then I almost signed a $30,000 loan to buy a new car, you know, like a pre-owned used Lexus. So, well, you know, I got out of it, you know, and then she called the cops on me, and I just needed to get out of that relationship. And I've already broken up with her a couple months before it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She was a little bit violent, but, you know.
She was violent?
Everybody. Yeah, she was violent. Yeah, but, you know, well, she had a tough past, you know. I gotta give her, you know, a little bit of leniency there, you know. You know, it's, you know, everybody's through shit, you know. Everybody has baggage. Everybody comes with their own particular past, you know, if you want to get into it or not, but, you know, this is how it is. So you got to give everybody a little bit of a buffering. How would you say that? You know, like a little bit of space, you know, and like just like a little bit of acceptance, you know, when people come from, you know, bad situations.
So you're not bitter about any of it?
Excuse me?
You're not bitter about any of it?
Well, not anymore.
Well, that's good. That's good.
No.
What advice would you give to anybody right now that's going through a breakup?
You gotta let go, because it's the only one that's hurting. It's you.
That's right.
Well,
yeah,
very
the only
well
thing that's hurting
spoken.
is you. And the thing is, I learned we don't really have any desires, you know, when you don't really want anything. There's no power over you. Nothing has power over you. So you just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Have a good time, you know. I know some people must be hurting. Somebody broke their heart or did something wrong to somebody. Just let it go. I know it's
and
easier
put yourself out there again.
Let it go.
It's easier.
Let it go.
I know it's easier said than done, but just let it go.
He said frozen that shit. Let it go.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
Well, Greg.
Thank you so much.
You're
that
awesome.
That was great advice.
And I hope that
and we
you are
wish
successful
you
in your
all the
online
best
dating.
and happiness and all the love.
No, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Cheers up. We love you. Woo!
Thank you.
Yes. Have a great night. Thanks for calling in. Or thanks for taking our call. All right.
No problem.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. I absolutely adored him and all his advice. Carly, yes, that is what's up. So we do have some people out there still trying to get out there and get on these, dating sites and get to know them old school style. I love it. It's like the 90s all over again.
I don't know. He says like you're on it, like you're in high school. I'm like, I don't know. We just can't be dating till COVID's over.
I love it. I don't know. It's so adorable. It's like, get to know me. Talk to me for a little while on the phone. I mean, it is a bit strange. It is a bit weird and hard, honestly, like when you meet somebody that you have like no clue who they are and they're like, yeah, just sit on the phone with me for hours and get to know me. It is weird. I have such a hard time with that. Like, it was so easy, like when I was on a site, like to meet somebody and then like actually like see them in person and get to know them that way than to be trying to do the phone thing. Because sometimes I feel like people are wasting my time. So like the whole over the phone thing is like really not up my alley. So I don't know. It's cute, but yeah, it's so hard.
Definitely, if I'm gonna be single, I want to be able to like get on my phone and like be on what's the one that where like it tells you where people are close by and you could be like, okay, this motherfucker is like 10 steps away from me. He's fucking fine as fuck. Like you could buy me a drink. Like, where you at? Like, you know what I mean? I definitely miss that, or even just like the socialization of it. And like I feel like it's way harder to like quote unquote meet guy friends on like social dating sites because it's like they all think that you're there to date, aka fuck. So it's like you can't really like make friends, whereas like if you're out and you're at a bar or something, you might meet a guy and it's like you can tell him from the gate like, yo, I'm not digging you like that, but you're hella cool, let's kick it. And like they can make the decision, you can make the decision right then, like, okay, yeah, I want to be friends, but like I know it's not like that, you know what I mean? To where I feel like on the online dating, every single dude thinks he's gonna hit it.
Right.
That's my only issue on that one. So, I don't know.
That is true. Girl, I forgot to tell you some crazy ass shit. 69 got out of jail.
Oh, that Tekashi, the Kool-Aid boy. I call him Kool-Aid boy. His shit looks like, remember when you were in high school and like your parents wouldn't let you dye your hair, so instead you put Kool-Aid packets? Like,
yeah,
he has
girl,
all the different colors.
I didn't do that shit, but I know motherfuckers that did. Oh my God, girl. Well, anyways, I guess, he would have never got out, I guess, if it hadn't been for this COVID-19 type shit. So Charlamagne was talking, he's from that show. God damn it, I can't even remember the name of the show now. The Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. And he had said on there, like, oh, the day he gets out, if he ever gets out, I'd suck his dick if he actually got out. I mean, I don't know why the fuck he would say that to begin with, because that's kind of like almost gonna say that shit. But
I mean, maybe he was having some cravings.
And now this motherfucker's out, so they're like, you better get this motherfucker some knee pads because he's about to have to suck
you better get on your knees. You better pull that hair back. Well, he don't have any hair. He's bald.
Hello.
He got a milk dud.
I'm like 50 Cent, get on it. 50 Cent be on these motherfuckers when they say some shit like that. They be like, we want to see this shit, right? Make a sex tape out of the shit. And then speaking of sex tape, Kevin Gates, of all people, has a fucking sex tape. And that motherfucker ain't even nowhere sexy. Kevin Gates.
The comedian?
Kevin Gates, the rapper. God damn it. He's a rapper we don't listen to. I mean, we listen to every once in a while, some of his songs, but I mean, he's like gangster rapper, so, you know, he's like, bitch, I can't stand these bitches. So, I don't really listen to too much of his music, because he's always, like, mad at bitches and shit, but, you know, these hoes ain't shit, these bitches ain't shit, these hoes ain't, like, goddamn, okay, what the fuck happened to you?
I was about to say, why are you so angry?
Yeah.
Well,
but now he got a sex tape. So.
I don't know about that rapper, but I do know that right now, or at least this past weekend, it would have been EDC in Vegas. And I'm super sad. However, Insomniac and their amazingness has found a way to bring the rave to you, even though you can't go to the rave. So if you guys wanted to check out the virtual rave, it is online. If you guys go onto Insomniac's website, it's on there. Also, I will try to hook you up with the link in this description, so if you guys are looking at it, you'll be able to find it on there. I don't know if it'll still be active when you guys go on there, because, you know, time differences and whatever else, but it was sick. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, you could at least Google it online and find some clips of it. And then they're already starting the countdown for next year for EDC. So for all my EDC people, I'm so sorry that we didn't get to do our Plur thing this year, but next year it's going to be on and popping. Mwah.
Unfortunately, all our clubs are going to be shut down this year, so you might as well just count that a dirty loss.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Is that the word? Is that the official word?
Yes, closed. Dre's just sent out the official word that they won't open until 2021.
Oh, and that means that all the other properties will follow suit.
Yep, man. So it is what it is. So if you plan on coming to Vegas to party in the clubs, that's not what it do. But I can tell you right now, everybody is coming out here still. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but there are people still coming out here. And what they're doing is riding our rental bikes up and down the strip. That is like the new thing. So there are people still going up and down the strip. They're just on bikes, girl. Bikes, skates. We're on roller skates. Whatever you want to do, skateboard down the strip, now is the time.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. All right. Well, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Anything else going on
that
we should know about?
Shit, that's about it. You know, a lot of people going hiking nowadays. Hey, just keep the fucking mountains clean. I picked up about 3 bottles on my way out to the trail today. So, you know, stop keeping it dirty. Keep it clean out there. You know, even on Dirty Talk 101 Vegas, we still like to keep our mother environment, Mother Nature, universe
Take
clean.
care of Gaia,
okay,
you guys. Take care of Mother Earth. Yes, that's right. And stop leaving your damn gloves around.
And your mask, you nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, people.
Y'all was wrong with the Earth to begin with. She had to shut this whole shit down to get y'all to stop polluting on every goddamn level, motherfuckers.
It's not
Stop being dirty. Just dirty talk, okay? Just dirty talk. If you guys have any stories that you would like to send in to us, please remember to email us at dirtytalk101vegas@gmail.com or hit us up on Instagram at dirtytalk101vegas, DT101vegas, Twitter, whatever, Facebook. Send us your stories or suggestions or questions you would like us to ask on our show. Right?
Yes, make that happen as always. You can also hit us up on Facebook through the Messenger app on there. You guys can hit us up on IG, like she said. So wherever you guys want to, we're available for you on social media. You can always talk dirty to us, you sucios. So I don't know. Yep. This is the world we're living in. I don't know what to do about it.
What?
I guess we just accept it for what it is. There's a lot of dirty things going on out there, and we're going to talk about them.
Oh, yeah. And also one more thing that I want to remind the people is, you know, during this time right now, there's a lot of people that right now that are single or dating. You know, the main thing to remember is just right now is to, like, really dig deep within, focus on yourself, build yourself, and the right person will come along eventually. You don't always have to necessarily search for that person. Sometimes you just have to get right within in order to find that person without.
Hey, I like it.
Take care of yourself and each other.
And until then, you know what it is. Until then, you know what it is. It's safe sex and paychecks.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Till next time. We out.
We out this piece.
All right.